and this is not a reporting, I personally think we will see Ninja go to YouTube and we will see Shroud go to Twitch.
100%.
For a variety of reasons, not the least of which is that Ninja and Twitch's relationship at the end did not go too well. So Mixer has been a complete and total utter failure. I expect Facebook to be pretty similar. And it is true that Facebook offered almost double for Ninja and Shroud to move over to Facebook, and they said no, which would have been approximately 50 million for Ninja and 20 million for Shroud, somewhere like in those ranges.
I mean, at that point, they might have. I mean, maybe they're thinking like, well, yeah, I made my money. I'm just gonna go back to Twitch or maybe YouTube.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, I mean, I definitely think this is a huge part of it. They already have, because they said no to Facebook. They forced Microsoft to pay the buyout at midnight. They had to pay the full amount into the bank accounts of Shroud and Ninja and Loaded, who's a management company, when they said no to the Facebook buyout. So they got paid right away, as we spoke about. So they kind of won the lottery. And because they got all that money, you know, the biggest thing that I do is make fun of Mixer. I'm not making fun of Ninja's viewer count, but of course his viewer count is way down, and Shroud's viewer count is way down in terms of relevancy. Ninja probably cares way more about that than Shroud. Shroud just wants to game and shit. Ninja probably cares more about the limelight and being seen as like still the number one streamer. So they do not need to go to Facebook. That would just be another cash grab, which they already got. And it would continue their downward spiral into no one watching them, because who the fuck is now going to watch Facebook gaming? What a garbage platform, just like Mixer. So it is not surprising that they both said no. I personally, and this is not a reporting, I personally think we will see Ninja go to YouTube and we will see Shroud go to Twitch.
100%.
For a variety of reasons, not the least of which is that Ninja and Twitch's relationship at the end did not go too well in terms of the negotiations on him leaving, and then everything that happened after with the channel,
the redirect,
and the recommendation to the porn thing, and then everything has happened.
I think that's actually way less of a factor than just the fact that like Ninja has 23 million subs on YouTube.
He's so big on YouTube.
He was already exhibiting a bit of a decline on Twitch when he left, and that like was further exacerbated by those 8 months on Mixer. The thing about Shroud is that Shroud is a fucking government experiment. Okay, he escaped from a base in Nevada, and he is literally built from like some kind of like in like a box like in the CIA that like made like a fucking ultimate agent to be an FPS god. So that guy can go anywhere and get an audience, right? He goes back to Twitch. It's this huge hype event, hundreds of thousands of people. He blows up. He's right back where he was, except better. But like with Ninja though, I don't think he gets that same type of hype. But if he goes to YouTube, he starts capitalizing on the Fortnite crowd that's on YouTube right now, the same type of crowd that's giving Courage JD 100,000 concurrent viewers. And I think that's the game.
Devin, weren't you talking in your last video about how you think people are sleeping on YouTube, and they're like, what, 25-ish% market share right now, but you really think it's going to be going up over the next 5 years?
Yeah, I've been saying that for quite a while. I think
a lot of people have,
yeah, but the stats respect that, and I would love to have this one out with you if you'd like. I've got so much data on this. YouTube is by far, when you look at the data, is by far the most encouraging platform. Twitch growth is
stalled.
Yes. Yeah. It's stalled. It's kind of growing a little bit, but when you look at YouTube, there's just such staggering stats between the two. Like, I guess the one that I think, not to like bore everybody, here we go, analytics handy stuff, but the one that's like most crazy to me, right, is you've got around 15 to 17 million daily users on the entirety of Twitch. Okay, so that's across just chatting, gaming, everything. In YouTube gaming alone, you have 200 million. Right? So you look at a number like that and you're like, how the hell does Twitch ever breach that gap? Right? This is a website with 2 billion users. There's just no way. So like that's why I think we're seeing these fucking crazy numbers get put up on YouTube. Like there are individual broadcasters on YouTube that have 900,000 concurrent viewers for Fortnite events.
Yeah, this really is their biggest strength. They do have a few games that are doing pretty well, and even things you want to think about like PUBG Mobile all the way in India and the Middle East, that gets, or South America, that gets like 500,000 viewers at one time. That is not a joke. Fire is a mobile game. You've never heard of Free Fire, and they get literally almost 1 million concurrent viewers on YouTube. That is really a thing. So besides that, though, Fortnite is by far the biggest game, and Fortnite has the biggest pull on YouTube by far. Not many other games like that, maybe besides Call of Duty, can really do that. So if you are a Fortnite streamer, and of course Ninja is, that is like supremely lucrative.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube was garbage for a long time. YouTube gaming as a platform was terrible. They've done a lot to reboot the entire brand that is YouTube gaming in the last year, and YouTube Live to do stuff. They also bought the contracts for Overwatch League and Call of Duty League. They bought out Courage. They bought out Valkyrie. They bought out a lot of exclusive streamers. They've spent a lot of money to compete with Twitch too. Yeah, they're gaining a lot of market share, but they had to pay for it. They had to pay $150 million in Activision. They had to pay, $1 million to Courage and Valkyrie. So they are spending money, which they can do for sure.
It was fucking hot. Okay. That's true. That's pretty true. Yeah.